Yo, what is going on, guys? It's JD here, back with another 2K video. So today, guys, we are doing part 2 of my silver sniping series that I've got going. We will be doing this for golds, emeralds, sapphires, and so on. You need so much MT if you want to buy all of them to complete all of these sets. So, if you did miss part 1, I covered this Eastern Conference right here. We went through every team and we decided on the best teams to focus on to get the most value for your snipes, the most expensive ones per team. So today we move over to the Western Conference and we're going to go through these. We're going to look at each player that is over 7,000 MT, so we're only looking at the big hitters. Of course, every single silver card is over about 2.5k, so if you just set a filter for 2.5k on silvers, you're going to be making MT. But these are for the cards that are worth an absolute bomb. And then at the end, we'll do a little recap and just say which teams are the best to focus on and who has the most cards with the most value per team. So let's just jump into this. And the first team we're going to go to is the Jazz. Now, this is an expensive arse set. That is for sure. We've got Royce O'Neal over here at 8,500 MT. So very expensive there. Nearly 10k for him. And then we move over to Ekpe Udo. And he is 5,500 coins himself. He's actually quite a bit cheaper than when I looked for this. I think these three weren't up. So he was about 7k until these three hit the market. And then Alec Burks as well coming in at 8,000. It's 1.6.5, but he will likely sell. So just in these three silvers here, you're looking at about 20,000 MT, which is mad, just for three players that you will never ever use. And of course, you're just using them to get the 20 tokens. So the Jazz is a very nice place to start. They're a very good team. I think these are the only three silvers they have. We've got a gold there, and then we move down here. Okay, now they do have another silver in Dante Exum, and he is also over the 6,000 mark. And Grayson Allen is quite a bit cheaper. So you've got the four silvers in the middle there who all have pretty big value. Alright, moving on to the Kings, and we go towards Yogi Ferrell. Little Yogi Bear, who had that amazing game last year, proper breakout stuff. He is selling for about 7k. I do believe he has quite a nice three-pointer. No, he doesn't. I don't know where I got that from. But anyway, Mr. Yogi Ferrell. Again, you're never going to use these cards, but if you see them for cheap, it's definitely worth picking them up and making that MT. Obviously, in the top right-hand corner, I've got 20k, but I don't actually use this account for anything. This is just an account to do videos like this, where I can easily see the collections as they are empty, because on my main account, obviously, I've got quite a lot of them completed. So, Yogi Ferrell for the Kings is definitely one you want to be looking out for. And then we move on to another expensive arse team, and we have the Mavs. So, let's start this off. Devin Harris coming in, and he is our first massive silver. 16,000 MT. That is unreal. You can get an amethyst for the price of Devin Harris. That is absolutely crazy. So he is one of the most expensive silvers you can actually get on the market at the moment. If you pack this guy, you have just hit a ton of MT. So yeah, be sure to check if you have this guy in your club. If you've got him in there and you don't know his value, get him sold. Get the MT, because over time, I imagine his price will come down. As more cards come out, it's easier to complete other sets that will be cheaper, so the demand for these silvers will go down. But for now, they are so expensive. So move on, Dorian Finney-Smith coming in at 8,000. So this Mavs set is not going to be cheap if you want to complete this, because then we move on to Maxi Kleber, who is also over the 10,000 MT mark. So three players there, you're looking at about 25,000 MT for three silver cards. Probably more actually, probably about 30,000, which is unreal. So if you think this Mavs set is cheap because the highest rated card is the Sapphire DeAndre, these silvers quickly and rapidly bump up the silver, or the value of the set due to them being silvers. So yeah, Devin Harris, if you've got him, guys, you need to sell him. He is so expensive. Get your money. So, moving on to the Denver Nuggets. And this is the most expensive set out there in terms of the silver players. We have 3 silver players in here, and they are all so expensive. It is incredible. Torrey Craig, 16,000 MT. Beasley, 12,000 MT. Archie, shut up. And Juan Hernan Gomez at 14k. So we've got 3 silvers there, 14k, 12k, and 16k. That is unreal. You're looking at about 45,000 for 3 silver cards. That is incredible. And obviously the ruby is nice and cheap, but these 3 cards absolutely ruin this collection. You can do so many other collections and like badges or kits or stadiums or anything, but do not do this set. But if you've got these players, you need to sell them rapidly. This is so much MT. If you just had these 3 players sitting in your club and you didn't know what they were or you didn't really care for them, you've got like 40k MT you're just sitting on not knowing it. So the Nuggets are the most expensive with in terms of their silvers, because there's so few of them. I believe there is just the 3 of them. Or this might be a silver here actually. Oh, obviously that's Torrey Craig. Whoops. And then we have, yeah, so it is just the 3 silvers, which is why their price is through the roof. So Nuggets are the main team you want to be going for. Those 3 silvers, you can just put your Nuggets silver and then chuck the MT value to like 8k, 9k, and you're still going to be making some decent profit. Alright, moving on to the Rockets. We have got these 3 guys here. We've got PJ Tucker coming in at around 7,500. We've got Ryan Anderson at around 7,000. And James Ennis at around 7,000 as well. So these 3 guys here, I do believe Nene is a gold. Michael Carter-Williams is a bronze. So similarly to the Nuggets, you could just set your filter up to be Rockets, silver. And then if you set it to around 5k MT, anything that pops up, you want to be snapping it up straight away. Obviously these guys are a lot cheaper because there is an amethyst in this set, so it makes the entire value of the other players quite lower, because obviously you got to shell out for the James Harden if you want to complete this set anyway. So the Rockets are another good one, just because you don't have to worry about picking up anyone who won't have value, because all of the 3 silvers have good value. Right, on to the Spurs, and we are going to go for Dante Exum, wherever he is. No, Dante Cunningham. That's who it is. I knew his first name. So, oh wow, we're actually going to get a snipe on video, hopefully. Not if I do that. Come on, focus. There we go. Alright, sweet. Oh, there we go, guys. A bit of live action right there. So, we just made about 3k just for searching for this player. We weren't even actually sniping. We just got incredibly lucky. So Dante Cunningham selling for about 8,000. Picked him up for 5.5, and I was really slow on that, and I bid on him as well. So yeah, if you're actually quick, unlike me, you'll be able to get a lot more snipes. So yeah, Dante Cunningham, very nice. And then Walker, where is he? Lonnie Walker the 4th. This guy is another huge hitter. 12,000 for this guy. So if you see this guy pop up for like 5k, you're making like 7k MT just for flipping a silver card. So yeah, these Spurs guys, very nice indeed. Dante Cunningham and Lonnie Walker the 4th being the most expensive. Alright, moving on to the Suns. We have got, where is my man, Mikal Bridges. Another guy, I don't know why he, out of all of the players on the Suns, is so expensive, but he is up at 9,000, as you can see. But all of these other Suns players are like 4k, so I don't know what makes Mr. Bridges so expensive, but something about it just makes his value go through the roof. So yeah, that's a player just to keep an eye on. Probably not worth setting your filter for the Suns, because obviously there is quite a lot of other silvers. I think it even goes out to about here, or maybe even Shaquille Harrison, or is he a bronze? I think he's a bronze, yeah. So there's still like 5, 6, 7, 8 silvers in this set. So if you're going to set up a Snipe filter just for silvers for the Suns, you're going to have to filter through quite a lot on the off chance that Mr. Bridges does pop up. So, yes, moving on to the Thunder. Timothy Luau Cabarot. Yes, I fucking smashed that, guys. That's not easy to say. But he is going for about 9,000. I don't know if it's just because of his name, just because his name is so good. People want to buy this guy, but he is the only one in the Thunder collection that is really expensive. And as you can see there's only 2 under 10,000, and they have both recently been put up. So here's someone definitely you want to be looking out for. Moving on, we're coming down to the last few teams now. We do have Gorgie Jiang for the Timberwolves. He is, well, he was over. He's actually come down in the last half an hour. As you can see, all of these 5 under 6.5k, and they've been posted in the last half an hour. So that's a bit strange. I would have considered picking up this 5.6k if those other 4 weren't there, because when I did my research for this, he was selling for 9k. But if there's an influx in the market, you want to be careful of that, because the prices of these silvers is so volatile. It just depends if anybody packs them or if anybody has them and then realises they should be selling them. Moving on to the Trailblazers, the second to last team in this video, and we are going to start with Al Farouk Aminu. He is up there again, someone with a mad name, and he is mad expensive. Got about 8,000 for him, and then we also have Zach Collins, who is about the same, a little bit more expensive at the 9 to 10k mark. So about 20k for those two. They are very expensive. And then the last player on this list, guys, is going to be, who is it going to be? I think it's Quinn Cook. Is it Mr. Quinn? I think it is. Yes, it is. Alright, so we've got about an 8k for Quinn Cook. Not sure why he is so expensive when you've already got to get Steph, Clay, DeMarcus, and KD, and Draymond as well. So the Warriors is already ridiculously expensive, and then they just add a silver to the list as well. So there we go, guys. They are the most expensive silvers in the Western Conference. You definitely want to be looking out for the Nuggets and the Rockets as the 2 teams that I would suggest are the best for sniping. If you pull any of them for cheap, you are going to be making mad profit. So hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope it did help some of you out who are looking to make MT. Do drop a like down below if you want to see this for other tiers, you know, golds, emeralds, sapphires, etc. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As usual, please like, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.